Hello everyone and welcome to the 6th episode of Fae Tactics. As you remember, we're on our 3rd fight in a row and this one is a boss battle. So let's just take a look what we have on the field. There's quite a lot of those barn reapers, which are a really pesky unit, and they deal critical attacks to water units, so it just wasn't me. There actually were quite a lot of critical attacks in the past battles, just because I think it was Paya and the Grumble Bunny receiving them most of the time, and that's because of the elemental weaknesses. This is the boss and she has a lot of evade, from what I can see. It's a good thing we got that True Sight card in the last battle. It will definitely come in useful now. And I decided to swap the Thief with the Barn Reaper, because he looks like a more useful unit. With his flying ability, he can position himself quite nice and go treasure hunting for us, whilst we take care of the enemies. I'll just see if I have some unused trade points, and we're good for now. Oh, okay, so this makes it quite harder then. I guess I'll just have to play more cautiously. We'll move in and spam some abilities ourselves to make use of the XP, and we'll try to get ready for the boss. I actually hope that the AI will stay in place with the boss while we clear the field here. It will be an advantage for us. I'll try to make that happen. I guess it could be plausible if I just stand here and not move closer to the boss. I guess she shouldn't move. A revenge proc, which is nice. We'll just take care of the fruits with Paya and heal up. The Grumble Bunny doesn't do much with his attacks, so I'll just try to make use of his abilities. Unless I set up a combo with a melee unit, then I will attack with him to get an additional damage with the combo off. But other than that, I don't see him actually attacking much. We'll set up Chico here to get the bonus from the meat. +6 attack is always good. I wonder if it lasts till the end of the battle, so we can actually use that bonus whilst fighting the boss. So far so good, and I'll try to position Paya to take out the shaman. Okay, this is going as planned. And so far so good. Okay, I'll also make use of his anti-air capabilities, because 12 was actually quite decent damage for him. See, we do 18 with a back attack from the Reaper, that's not that much also. So yeah, 12 this time around was actually okay. I wonder if this stacks, and I wonder how long it lasts. Let's just see. Yep, it stacks. We have 40 now. So I'll take care of the Reaper. All that's left is now the Hunter and the Harpy boss. My best idea would be to carefully position myself and try to pull them one by one. I wonder if that's doable, and I think I'll use the Barn Reaper for that. Oh, and also there's that treasure chest left on top of those rocks. So I guess I'll have the Barn Reaper cloak when I get to Peony's turn, and then try to sneak over to the chest. If I remember, cloak lasts only for 2 or 3 turns, so that should be sufficient. Yeah, well, for now I don't have any better ideas, so yeah, I guess we'll go with that. Because I don't want to lose another treasure chest, regardless of what's inside. So this should be the fastest method to get it. Payak's got quite a nice movement. I guess he has, with all that hopping, he can traverse more height than other units. That's something to keep in mind. So let's get moving. There's treasure to be found. And I'll see if I can just chip some mana barrel away from the boss. I doubt that it will actually be that useful. I think that maybe one of the units has an ability to regen his mana barrier. And the agility boosts his evade to 66 if I saw correctly. So yeah, this will be troublesome. It's a good thing I switched the regen with the True Sight spell. I'll definitely use that when I get to the boss. To attacking the boss, that is. On the next turn we should get to the treasure chest, unless something bad happens, like the boss swoops in and waits on that tile. But let's hope not. Okay, so far so good. I want to make use of the cloak ability so that I will make most of my units untargetable. And that way I will leave the guest unit to tank the damage, because she has a lot of defense. That would be a preferable situation for us. But I don't know if I can pull it off. The cloak lasts only a couple of turns, so that could be tricky to do. So now comes the interesting part, now that the cloak has run off on our Barn Reaper. I guess I will pick up the chest. I'm kinda worried that she'll get either one hit or they will double team. I mean, the boss and the hunter there will double team here. That was quite a substantial amount of damage. And I'm definitely not leaving a totem around. They have pesky abilities that give buffs towards enemy units per turn, so the totem's gonna go. Let's see what the hunter does. And we're actually just out of his range, so I think I can save the Barn Reaper. I need to be careful with my leader units, because if you remember, the boss battle has a condition that if one of your leader units retreats, it's game over. So I will take it easy with those units and retreat with the Barn Reaper so that I can heal him. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have used the healing spell with him, on his turn that is. But what's done is done. I guess I'll hope that we don't get picked off by the boss, and it worked in our favor. That's a bit of a luck on our side, I guess. Now that we're this close to our healers, I actually don't want to use the healing spell. It seems kind of like a waste. And I hope I'll not regret those words actually. What I'm hoping for is the guest unit moving forwards and him tanking most of the damage. I wait so that Paya gets the wait ability, having him gain a AoE mana barrier regen aura. And I'll move the Bone Reaper towards us to have him get healed on the next turn. We'll wait with Chico and see where the boss actually lands. And he can summon a Powder Jack, whatever that is. We'll make use of the AoE damage card. Cloak Enchant Paya for more survivability. It would be a good thing to give us a defense bonus, so let's make use of that. And get some experience points also. I see he must be resistant towards Earth Element, because that was quite a low number. Another level up, that's always nice. We'll see what they'll do. Okay, we'll attack the Powder Jack. I guess he's a melee unit, judging from that he moved and didn't do anything. And I guess we'll use the additional defense to make our guest more tankier. And a level up. Great. I am afraid I can't snipe the Powder Jack from here. So I'll move ahead and gain the chain ability. Crap. Guess she's frozen solid, and I wonder how long does that last. And from what I saw, she had her evade drop to 0, which is actually quite logical if you think about it. And she doesn't take turns, so we'll have to get rid of that freeze as fast as we can. For now, let's take care of the Powder Jack. Have Chico move forward to make place for Paya and take care of that freeze, also to set up a combo. Okay, so the freeze can be broken with the next attack that the units do, but I bet they get actually a bonus towards damage, but we didn't see much more damage. Well, maybe because the guest is quite a tanky unit, but I don't want to see that on our guys, so we'll get rid of that. Poison's always nice. Oh, and those combos. This is a nice setup. We got to remember that for the future. If we have a tanky enemy, we'll have to flank them with 2 melee units for a combo. And just pick him off with range and make use of the additional combo damage. Guess we'll use the same trick on the boss. We'll move in for a back attack because he has quite a lot of mana barrier points. Plus a lot of hit points. I also want that Gremlin Hunter talisman, but I guess I'll leave that for later. That back attack is just too tempting to actually leave, but Well, no, let's go for the back attack. Okay, Arcane Gift makes her regen some mana barrier points. Shame that our guest unit hits so low with the elemental affinities, but I guess it would be too easy if she would hit for 80 like she did in the previous battles. We'll have Paya attack from the lower ground. I just don't want her to be that far off from other units when she gets down. If she gets down, that is. Also, yeah, that's a reaction ability and a quite pesky one. We'll try to move the bunny forward and make him cleanse the frost status effect. Because I don't want to move Paya, because if he goes down, then that I'm at risk of failing the battle. And I don't want to redo everything all over again. We have to get rid of the totem. So I can get a clear shot of the totem now. I'll try to see if I can move out of the way and target him like that. Let's finally get the talisman and heal Chico. I'll move here with Payan for now, because that's further away from the boss. And let's have Chico move forward. I guess this will be better. We can grant a additional defense buff for the Reaper, and we're not in risk from getting attacked by the Harpy boss. But we have to take care of the totem. I think I will be faster than him, so on the next turn I should be able to one-shot him like I did with the first totem. I think I'll have the Grumble Bunny besides Paya, so that I can heal them faster, because both of them have healing abilities, so that would make it a good combination if the boss wants to actually attack them. It's a shame we don't have enough movement points to attack the boss. Let's wait a do, maybe she will move. And we can get a decent shot in. And I guess not, so let's move forward. Let's do it like this, because the totem explodes. It targets all the square around him with a elemental blast. Okay, we're safe, so that's good. I hope I can take care of the boss before she summons additional units again. And that 41% evade actually is messing with us. I'll have to make use of the True Sight card. But I think this will be the best option, because our melee units would be quite decent, but we can set them up for a combo besides the boss, and we only need a ranged unit to hit the boss once, and then we can combo him with both our units. So I guess it is more useful to give it to the ranged unit for now. We'll go for a back attack. That's some nice damage. Now another back attack, and we have a great setup for a combo. The boss is almost done. Okay, this should be sufficient if we get the combo in. I just need to position myself in a good spot, and we'll make use of the rock slide. Oh, that didn't help us much, I guess. It's a good thing to remember they can actually evade spells as well. And our first boss is down. That's a nice XP bonus. And we got an additional spell and an additional unit. Okay, this is interesting. Quite favorable, if I could say so myself. Yep, let's get to the point now. Oh, so Treachery. Interesting. I wonder why would anyone do that to their own tribe. That's quite a useful item to have. Honestly, that seems plausible. If she actually picked such a favorable time to attack, and from what she says, it makes sense that she killed the whole tribe, because picking them off while the strongest ones are away, so that they can set up better. That seems plausible. So now you're grateful. It's not what you said earlier. Well, you know, you could join. Well, we have a party. And we're going on an adventure. Well, it's not that funny of a name. Oh, okay. Right, peonies are flowers. Honestly, I kind of forgot about that. So that's why I would urge you to join our team. I see that it won't go like that, would it? Yup. But with the first boss behind us and with new spells, we can now make our way down to Ingenton. But first, let's see what we have what we actually picked up, and let's spend some trade points. I gave Paya the back attack scroll because I thought that Chico needs the mana barrier scroll to have additional survivability, but I guess I'll switch that out if the fights are easier. Oh, this is interesting. We have subspecies now. Let's check it out. Definitely useful to have another elemental type of unit. We didn't have ice element before. Okay, so that's done. And let's check out our new spell. I guess this is just another element type of attack, because it has the same power that our log slide has. It's just another element. And I guess that would be all. So, thank you all for watching. and I will see you in the next video. Take care.